started playing trumpet about 1960. I said right along in there, and it was through local musicians and here in Macon that I learned to play. And I actually was working in a recording studio when I was in high school. And that led me to meet some guys that were with Dwayne Cochran in the C.C. Riders band. And they were all Air Force musicians. And they were already playing for major shows. They were playing for the Cognac Dance Band, which was the third band in the military system, were playing for the president. So those guys are good. They would work in the studio here. And from there, I learned enough to get with Johnny Jenkins and the Pine Toppers, which was a local band. Otis Redding was their lead singer at the time, along with a guy named Willie Jones. They used to practice across the street at my aunt's house. And it was across from my aunt, it was across the street. His lady, Miss Mattie Durham, had the house. And they would practice there. And every 2 or 3 days they would do rehearsals. So I could sit across the street. I couldn't go over there because I was too young. They had girls over there, things would happen. They didn't want me over there. You have to understand, mother and them are very, very religious people, so they wouldn't let me over there no way. So I knew what was happening. I just wanted to go. But I couldn't get there. So I would sit there on the steps, and they had a trumpet player. His name was Samuel Coleman. Sammy was in the Air Force band, along with all these other guys that played in the studio band. And I could hear him playing. I could hear everybody distinctly playing. And my aunt had a piano in her house. And whatever they played, I could run upstairs and I could see, could I figure out what key they might be in. And a lot of times I was on point with the key. And then when I catch up with Coleman, he'll teach me how to transpose that to trumpet. He'll teach me what was going on. That was my first lessons in actually learning how to transcribe from different instruments back to the piano or from piano to whatever. And so most of the songs I learned was like this. Stuff like that. I can go home, now know exactly what to play, and then I learned to write it down. So when I went back to the studio, I found out that's sort of important little talent to have. And I'm just getting ready to go to high school now, so I'm writing and arranging. And so I get a chance to now do a little experiment in the studio. Somebody come in and write music or something. I'll sit there. Stuff like that, and work out some songs.
So you were a self-taught musician.
Well, I was self-taught. I went to school to learn music. My first teacher was a lady named Gladys Williams. She was a female band director. She taught me piano music. And she was classically trained, but she played R&B jobs. And she was known to break your fingers and cut you out and do all other things with you if you make the wrong note. And she was very strict about her practice. And she'll tell you to practice, she'll play something, just play something. When you came back, she wouldn't ask you whether to practice. She'd just open the book up and just go to one of the pages somewhere and say, 1, 2, see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you didn't play it, she'll just say, well, you had a problem last week, didn't you? During the week. Let me see your fingers. It doesn't look like they've been working anywhere. You wash dishes for your mother all week long? Because you darn sure, in some more words, practice what I told you to practice. Why you didn't practice? He said, I don't know, man. So she said, okay, we're going to go through that one more time. So, you go through that.